Hello everyone, welcome to today's vlog. Today's probably one of the best days of the year because we're gonna go pick up my new motorcycle. Before we do that, first off, I'm in Michigan obviously, and I have to drive down to Ohio. It's about a 4-hour drive and we have to go pick it up down there. So we're going to install the Moto Tote. Bought this a few days ago and first time I'm using it. Very well built, super sturdy. Pretty excited. We're gonna throw this on the back of the Bronco and then we're gonna start driving and I'm gonna talk to you guys about what went into the decision of purchasing this bike, and then I'm going to show you guys what bike I got once we get to the dealership. All right, let's start doing this. All right, so let's chat. We're in Ohio right now. So obviously I'm playing Hawthorne Heights. What are you doing, car? There you go. Ohio's an interesting place. It's basically pissed rain for the last, I don't know, 2 hours. I'm about an hour south or an hour north of where I need to be. But let's talk about the motorcycle, all right? Because that's all you guys care about. That's why you're watching this video of me unveiling my new motorcycle. This is gonna be a pretty short video. I'm basically just gonna end it once we pick it up because there's gonna be so many videos over the next few weeks on this motorcycle. But what did I get? So as you guys know, I sold the Ducati. I tried to sell the Royal Enfield. Someone wanted to buy it and then decided to back out because of family issues. Totally okay, so I decided to just keep that and we'll ride it a little bit in the spring / early summer. I can't make sure my door is closed. There we go. But I wanted a bike. I wanted a bike that I can throw in the back of the Bronco. I wanted a bike that I could go adventure. And this supply chain issue is hurting a lot, like a lot. There are a lot of bikes that I originally tried to buy and they're like, we're not getting one. And I'm like, this month? They're like, no, we're not getting it this year. One of those bikes was a KTM 690 Enduro. I really wanted that motorcycle, like really bad. I thought it'd be a cool bike. It's like the good difference, or it's a good kind of in between of like an enduro bike and a roadworthy bike, right? Something that I could have no issue just getting on the road and driving for a little bit. It's that bike, right? It's a travel bike. It's light adventure. And I was really excited. I called literally 15 dealers and no one was getting one. They just weren't going to get one, or they got one and they already sold it months ago before it even came in. Only one dealer had the 690 Supermoto, which that would have been too much of an issue to convert over to Enduro, so I said no. Then I put an order on a Tenere 700. Really interested in that bike. I just think it looks so cool. And then, so I still have that on order. I'm not going to actually go through with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I take delivery of it, if I ever take delivery of it, or if it's ever going to come. The dealer has no idea when it's coming, so it was one of those like pie in the sky things, like maybe if I don't like this next bike, I would switch over to that. The motorcycle market's so crazy that I wouldn't lose any money by buying this bike and then selling it in a few months, which is absolutely crazy, just crazy. Sorry, as you guys, I hope this wind isn't too bad. This is my first time kind of doing, it's not the first time listening to a vlog that I've done in the car. So, this next bike is something kind of out of left field. First off, it's like 130 horsepower. Wow, it's fucking windy. It's like 130 horsepower less than my Ducati. It's a true dual sport bike, smaller CC, like we're talking like sub 600, sub 500 cc. And we've been waiting for like a month. Bought it, they said they're going to get a few, they got a few, waiting for them to unbox it, waiting for them. I had them install some chunkier tires, some like more like off-road centric tires for it. And then the tires are all back ordered. So I've been waiting for like 3 weeks for tires to come before I drove the 3.5 hours south to Ohio to pick up this bike. And I got a call this morning. They're like, oh yeah, we have a bad news. And I'm like, what's the bad news? Like only one of the tires came in. So only the front tire came in. So I was like, what do you have as a replacement for the rear? Like just give me something more off-road focused and I'll be happy. So that's what they did. But it's been a shit show to get a bike, like absolute chaos. I was very close. They ended up, another dealer closer to me had a KTM 500 EXC-F, which is like KTM's like single cylinder enduro bike, much more off-road focused than the 690, but also very different service intervals, more aggressive than the 690. This bike that I'm about to get has a much more relaxed service interval, not as relaxed as the 690 with that LC4 engine, but very close. It should be a good bike to throw on the back of the Bronco, and then future should be good to throw on the back of the van and do what I need it to do, which is to get off-road, go do some off-road adventures. I mean, not enduros, but you know, go see some things on dirt roads, while also being fairly small and lightweight without having an issue. So I've already ordered and took delivery of about $1,000 worth of accessories for this, everything from like new bars, hand guards, levers, tail tidy kit, a bunch of stuff. So all of that stuff's at home. I'm basically waiting to go get the bike, then I'll come back, and over the next 2 days before I set off on my road trip to go west to Colorado, Utah, and California, I have to install all this stuff to get this bike a little more like prepared for what I need it to do. But I think that's it right now. Let's we got like what, 66 miles. Oh damn, we missed it. 66 miles until we're at the dealership to pick up my new bike, and I'm pretty darn excited for it. It seems like it's a pretty hot commodity right now, just a motorcycle in general, but this bike specifically, and I'm pretty damn excited. Also got the Moto Toad on it, which hasn't made a peep this entire drive. Really impressed with how secure it is. But all right, let's get driving. Starbucks, here are my key. I've been listening to Overdue. I don't know if you guys listen to podcasts. Overdue's a great podcast. Basically, two guys, they've been doing this for like 6 or 7 years. They read a book. One of them reads a book and tells the other guy about it. Another motorcycle shop. But I really like the format, and I'm listening to all 3 of the Lord of the Rings books. It's like 6 hours of Overdue. So, that's that. All right, guys, let's keep driving. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. We're like 0.8 miles away. I had to stop and get a Red Bull and some Advil because I'm old. I forgot to mention, I've never seen this motorcycle in person. No idea what it looks like. I've never seen this bike in real life. I've never sat on it. Sight unseen. Big commitment. But I'm pretty damn excited no matter what, because it seems like it's going to be a pretty good bike. I don't know what's going on in Marysville, but for some reason I feel like Honda, this is like where they're... Oh shit, I just gave it away. Okay, I'm getting a Honda. But I have this feeling that like Honda's car factory, they have a car factory here? I'm not sure. I just have that feeling. They're in Ohio, I feel like, right? Mid-Ohio. Isn't that sponsored by Honda? I don't know. All right. I'm waiting to see the dealership, which should be in half mile. I see it. Eee! We're so excited! God, I'm so excited to get back on the dirt. This is like... Honestly, riding roads in Michigan suck. They're just terrible. I've been dreaming about getting back in the dirt where I have more fun because it's adventure and enjoyment, all of that to me. So, pretty damn exciting. Marysville Motorsports. Where are you? Oh, I see you. There's a lot of people. Oh, I'm pretty damn excited next to a YMCA and a Home Depot. It's weird. Alright, pulling in. Next time you guys see me, I'm going to be pulling out a motorcycle. Alright, let's do this.
All right, so obviously I'm at the Honda dealer and this is it. I'm so damn excited right now. You guys have no idea. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. This is it. This is my brand new 2022 Honda CRF300L Rally, and I think it looks damn good, especially next to the Bronco. I wanted something that, there's a lot of reasons why I picked this bike. One, I wanted an adventure bike, but I didn't want something of the size of the Tenere or the expense of the KTM or the Husqvarna. This is out the door, about 8 grand. I threw on some way knobby tires, got the other tires on for free, and I'm pretty damn excited. So I'm going to load it up, and then we're gonna get in the car, and it's gonna be the end of this video. But first we have to wait for douchebags and their Ram trucks to drive like ding dongs. But all right, let's load up.